Morning guys, we're here at the track. It's actually our first time being on this track. The other track that we usually run out on is getting some maintenance done, so we have found a new one, running on a black track instead of a red one. It's going to be a lot hotter, I feel like, but yeah, we got some 800s, some 400s, and today, you know, it's the first day back on running, you know, coming back from semi-finals, so first running day back for the games prep. So we're just really kind of seeing where we're at, finding out our paces, and you know, setting ourselves up for the next 8 weeks. You know, I think it comes down to determination, you know, like obviously, like I do train very hard and everything, and you know, when running workouts can come up or endurance workouts come up at the games, you know, I pride myself on what I've done over the season and the seasons before that, and that's definitely helped me, you know, do really well in those events. Yeah, it just comes down to the work that I put in, and you know, my results reflect that.
Okay, so Brandon just asked how long would it take Tia to cover the entire distance of the US, and then a quick calculation, so don't hold us to it, but it was 3,000 miles. So I had to turn it into kilometers, being that minded, so that we worked out it was 4,800 K. Now, approximately right now, and it'll increase, that she's starting off with the 16 to 18 Ks for the total week of this week, and then by the games prep, or by that time, we're hoping to cover at least half a marathon to 2/3 of a marathon in a given week. Okay, so that's more the gradual build that we'll have. So based off that, so in the next 8 weeks, unless we're just going to call that, we're going to call this 20K. So in the next 8 weeks, Tia will run 160K. So now we've got to get to 4,000.
So that's just running?
That's just running. Oh, we're just talking on machines now?
Everything.
Yeah,
it?
Oh,
everything.
Damn, man, this is a bit harder. Can I just keep with running right now? So that's for 8 weeks. So then if we're going, including off season, if I had to throw a number, I'm going to go off our average, which let's just call it 10 times 4,800 divide into 10. Damn, we're looking at about 480 weeks if we were under 10K a day. I'd say in a year, take about a year. What about you guys? If you got any calculations for that, give us something what you guys would do. How many meters would you cover, or how many kilometers would you cover in 1 year?
More grueling when I compare, like, you know, machine long pieces, or you know, being out in the sun. You know, if I have a happy balance of all of them, you know, they're all very enjoyable. Something that I enjoy, if I'm always on the run, or if I'm always on the bike or the ski, it gets a little bit monotonous. And you know, I think that you know, the fact that we're spreading it out and you know, changing it up always keeps that keeps it interesting and keeps it entertaining. I'd probably say when you join a few together, it really depends on the workout, but depending on the paces that you have to hold, and you know, the length of it, that will determine whether or not it's going to be a lot more grueling compared to, you know, a flat out track session. But you know, some of the hardest pieces I've ever done in training are from the track, so you know, I just know how to herd on that, and it just doesn't get any easier.
Yeah, so that was our first run session for our games prep. The whole workout was just built around exposure, and then identifying what our paces will be for the next few weeks. So we worked on a 5K pace or an effort. There's a big difference in that. Obviously 5K pace is when they're peak fit, and then the effort is what they could do at this point in time. I challenged Tia to hold her paces and be disciplined in that, because it started with a larger distance, 800 meters, which would be the most challenging physically, and then mentally would be the 600 and 400. And what I mean by mentally, it's more about not pushing harder because you got more in the tank, or going slower. So it's just more about being engaged and being conscious of that. Something that we learned last year as well is that it has a tendency to have first half fast, second half slow, so we're just trying to be more consistent and get more time at a desired heart rate as well.
So we just got done with our very first track session for games prep, and felt good, felt very comfortable, heart rate got high, it got pretty hot, and then like the cloud cover came over, so cooled down for the last set. But all in all, really happy with it, and just looking forward to all those other ones that Shane's gonna make us do. Face is stinging.
Yeah.
Stinging.
Not just
I think
one.
it's like
I would like
cleaner.
catch it in a squat.